wind this morning, absolutely no wind. There's 10 miles per hour wind, something that we've not had for a very long time. So I'm going to get the drone up, just get some aerial shots. It's beautiful. So the sun's just about to rise, but it's pretty cloudy. But we're going to just go from there. There's a bit of German fortification around this side of the island. So what we're going to do, we're going to send it up, just have a little play for a bit, hopefully no seagulls, take a fancy of it this early in the morning, and then what I'm going to do is bring it back down and we'll go fishing. That's the plan. Wow, good morning. It's chilly, it's really chilly. I finally managed to get the drone up this morning, get some lovely shots, some aerials, some of the birds that are wishing and washing around the cliffs. As you can probably see in the background, we've got a big pump. We've got a 3 to 4 foot of swell, which can be a little bit crazy at times, but always fish high, always fish away from the wash line. Always stay safe. I'm alone this morning, so I'm going to keep a little bit higher than the wave line, but in reach of being able to land the fish. They're bombs. They are serious bombs. We're going to fish for anything today. We're out of season now to keep bass, not that I keep that many myself. So more than likely we are going to catch them. We could catch pollock, might get the odd wrasse. Don't know, it's one of those. We've got a little bit of tide here, we've got a little bit of swell, got a little bit of reef. The water's a little bit coloured, but that could play into our hands. As always, gonna fish the trusty ultimate fishing rod, never lets me down. And then on the business end, we've got an older version of the Savage gear. I was using a newer version quite recently, but I still have a load of packs of these. These are still killer, loads of bend. 42 gram. I want that to eat into the surf, eat into the swell, eat into the sea, get down there and get dangerous. It's very skinny, the water, loads of rocks, loads of bits and bobs that I can get stuck on. But yeah, we're just going to smash this out, straight wind and pump, and I'm going to fish that for half an hour because I know there will be fish in this area. Let's go. I just got smashed by a wave. I'm wet already, so. Good fish. Oh, that was nuts. What the? How did I land that? How did I land that? Oh, chunk. Oh, look how fat he is. Hit me mid-water in the back of a oh, yes, man, that makes it worth it. I was starting to think the swell was just too much, and wow, yes. What a great start to the day. I've got to watch this swell, it's right on my eye line. It's pretty intense, but how I landed that fish, I do not know. I had to use some swell, flip him over a rock. My line was all over the shot. My braid was, yeah, but a fatty. Look how fat. Look how fat that fish is. Big belly on him, absolute tank. He hit me hard, he's full. Hopefully there's some more around, but oh, I'm gonna treasure this fish this morning. The swell's huge, it's battering me on this point, but I'm sticking with it. As always, the white savage just doing its damage. An absolute butterball of a bass. As I said, these fish are now in breeding season, so it's really good to look after them, make sure they're going back safe. So I'm going to keep them in this pool for a bit. It's quite deep, there's loads of fresh water coming into it. Give him some water, let him breathe, and then when I get a little bit, when the tide gets a little bit higher, I'll put him when the tide gets a little bit higher, as you can see, it's in the background, I'll let this guy go. I don't want to be dropping him with a heavy belly into the water. So majestic, so beautiful. He just cruising around this big rock pool. There you go. My hands are shaking. Right, let's leave him be, let's get fishing again. Well, as you can probably hear, the excitement in my voice, but really started to push and pump that swell. It's gnarly, it's nuts, and to be here on my own is a little bit silly, but I'm just gonna fish it out for another 10 minutes, and if it gets any worse, we'll move on. But it's bassy, man, really bassy. I don't really know what to say, I'm lost for words, to be honest. One absolute chunk. Big swell, as you can see. You get washed in here and then That's it, brown bread. So big wave bass in December. That is a nice little Christmas cracker. So yeah, boy. Well, it's just started to lash it down, so the swell has gone from about 3 or 4 foot to about 6 foot. So the little window of opportunity is now gone. It's unsafe to fish on, but we came and got what we come for. I had to run down the rocks. It was motoring off in the tide, and then somehow landed it. I used the swell to get it up a flat bit of the rock. Fishing's been, well, one fish. Been here for what, 2 hours. It's hella crazy. Behind me the swell is pumping, so yeah, if I got hit by a wave here I'd be in the water. It's cold, it's wet, it's slippery. When it's not safe, don't stay, and that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, one fish to the good. Butterball hit me so hard, but it's unsafe to fish on.